Hey everyone, today we're explaining how to check if a cell is empty in Excel. There are several ways to do this, depending on whether you want to check for truly empty cells or cells that appear empty but might contain formulas or hidden characters. Let's explore the most common methods. 1. Using the isBlank function. This is the simplest and most direct method. The isBlank function returns true if a cell is empty and false otherwise. To use it, simply type isBlank A1 into a cell, replacing A1 with the cell you want to check. If A1 is empty, the formula will return true. If it contains any data, even a formula that returns a blank, it will return false. Using the len function. The len function returns the length of a text string. If a cell is truly empty, its length is 0. Therefore, you can use the formula xif len A1 0, empty, not empty, to check if a cell is empty. This formula checks the length of cell A1. If it's 0, it means the cell is empty and the formula returns empty. Otherwise, it returns not empty. This method is helpful because it will also return empty for cells that contain formulas resulting in an empty string. 3. Using conditional formatting. For a visual check of empty cells, conditional formatting is a powerful tool. Go to Home, Conditional Formatting, New Rule. Select Use a Formula to determine which cells to format. Enter the formula isBlank1, or similar for a range of cells, in the formula box. Then click Format, and choose a format to highlight empty cells. For example, you can change the fill color or font color. This automatically highlights all empty cells within your selected range without needing a separate column for results. 4. Handling formulas. Returning blanks. Remember that isBlank returns false for cells containing formulas that return an empty string. If you need to check for these visually empty cells, the len function, as described above, is more appropriate since lentrol equals 0. You might even combine methods. First, check with isBlank, and then use len to check further if the first check returns false, but you suspect a visually empty cell containing a formula returning. Checking for spaces or hidden characters. Sometimes a cell might appear empty but contains spaces or other hidden characters. To account for this, use the trim function to remove leading and trailing spaces before checking the length. A formula like if len trim A1 0 empty, not empty, would first remove all leading and trailing spaces from A1 before checking the length. This ensures that cells with only spaces are correctly identified as empty. In summary, the isBlank function is your go-to for checking truly empty cells. Visually empty cells that might contain formulas resulting in blank strings or cells with hidden characters, the len function, along with trim, provides a more robust solution, and conditional formatting offers a quick visual method to highlight empty cells. Choose the method that best fits your specific needs.